Let's do this. All right. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to BuzzIn's Russian Roulette. And now, our players. In position number 1, Elliot. Number 2, King. Number 3, Bowling. And finally, Nels. And now your host, the star of Russian Roulette, Patrick Murphy. Ta-da! Hi everybody, welcome to Russian Roulette. As you guys know, a correct answer wins you money and keeps you in the game. An incorrect answer means you give up all your winnings and you have to play Russian Roulette by pulling the lever you see in front of you. We always start each round with 1 drop zone, and we increase the danger by adding a new drop zone with each new question. Round 1 questions, correct answers were $2,500, and we've given you all that amount to start the game. Bowling, you have been randomly selected as our first challenger.
Okay.
You guys ready to play?
Yeah. Sure thing.
Let's play Russian Roulette. Gentlemen, good luck. Here is the first question. We are all fans here at the game show Emporium, so which of the following game shows premiered first? You are the challenger. Who do you want to challenge?
It's Mr. King over there next
All
to
right,
me.
King, you have 3 options in 10 seconds. Which of these game shows premiered first? Was it Jeopardy, the dating game, or the newlywed game?
I'm going to say the newlywed game.
Was it the newlywed game? That is incorrect.
Oh.
The newlywed game was 1966. Jeopardy was 65. I'm sorry, dating game was 65. It was Jeopardy. That was 1964.
Yeah.
So your $2,500 goes over to Bowling, who now has $5,000, and now you have to play Russian Roulette with 1 drop zone. Early
I
stage.
better not fail.
Let's unlock King Zone.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And let's play Russian Roulette.
Drop.
You pull the lever. That's what controls the spin. If you want to stop the spin, you click the lever again. Good luck.
Drop.
1 drop zone, 5 save zones.
Oh, here it comes!
Oh. Oh my.
Oh!
I'm just safe.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Safe.
Hey.
Oh. You have no money? to the demise of
Say.
our other players. You have no money, you are the challenger, we add a 2nd drop zone.
I was just gonna feel bad about I ended his game before the game.
And here's the next question. In what month did Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin land on the moon? You are the challenger. Who do you want to challenge?
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Bowling.
Bowling goes back to you.
Okay.
He's trying to get your money. Was the month June, July, or August? 10 seconds.
Oh. June?
He says June, and is it June? It is not.
Yeah.
You were 1 short, July.
Ah!
So that
Yeah,
means
sure.
your $5,000 now goes back to King.
Oh, a little bit of karma. I think.
Christmas in July? Oh, wait.
It was King. Yes.
And now you must play Russian Roulette with 2 drop zones. It's hell.
Oh.
It's hell in July. Let's unlock Bowling Zone. Oh, hang on just 1 second. What's going on? Oh, got you. Okay. Got you. Alright.
What's up?
Bowling with 2 drop zones. Do you have any last words?
Why do you have to do speaking? Do we have to hold a grudge?
Let's play Russian roulette.
I was a smart.
Drop, 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 drop.
Hey!
Pull the lever.
There's. Here we go.
Oh, why I feel a drop?
And... Uh-oh. Stop. Yes!
Oh! Oh!
Early.
You
What's your
have
draw?
no money bowling. You just survived. You are the challenger. We have 3 drop zones, guys. It's a 50-50 shot of surviving. What's the next question?
Oh no.
Sassybacks is a women's brand that sells what article of clothing? You are the challenger. King has 5,000. Elliot and Elsa both have 2,500.
Yeah, alright, King, you wanna play that way? Let's play that way.
Oh,
That's
King.
you.
Does Sassybacks sell a corset, a blouse, or a bra?
Oh, wow.
A bra? I've got no idea.
Is it a bra? It sure is.
Oh, what? What?
2,500 more to you. Goes up to $7,500. King, you still become the challenger.
Bowling.
4 drop zones.
Don't you dare.
Oh crap.
I always make amends.
Next
Why
question.
I want to play?
Russian roulette host Mark L. Warburg started his game show career as an announcer and assistant on what other game show? King, you're the challenger. Who do you want to challenge?
Bowling, again.
He has no money, but you're trying to take him out of the game. Was that game show bowling? Was it Supermarket Sweep, Shop Till You Drop, or Debt?
I don't. Trying to shift myself. Debt.
Was it Debt? No!
Can I?
You know, a lot of us are going to be so pissed at you because Debt was hosted by the late week Martindale that passed away a day or so ago. It was Shop Till You Drop.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Oh!
too.
That was gonna be my other guess.
Well, your other guess could have cost you your spot. You play Russian roulette with 4 drop zones. Let's unlock Bowling Zone.
He can't get lucky for a second time in a row, can he?
I meant nothing by Link. You're a Drake man.
I like how he's trying to sweet talk now, and then it's gonna feel so sweet when he drops. Let's play Russian roulette.
Yeah, I don't think I don't. He can't get lucky for a second time in a row.
Probably not. Not with 4.
Well,
You know what? I didn't mean anything by it. So I'm just gonna pull it.
drop! Come on, drop!
Well, this doesn't look good. Who can make it? Oh, almost.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
And Wink is rolling over in his grave as we speak. Bowling is gone. We're down to 3. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to drop one of these 3 souls. More Russian roulette happens right after this. Welcome back to Russian Roulette. We are back, but bowling, well, Mark Wahlberg is having a field day with him down below. We have 3 players left. We're going to drop one of these 3 people here in a bit, but let's take some time to get to know our players. Elliot, who is a professional Scrabble player, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do aside from playing Scrabble?
Well, I also host game shows, of course, like everybody else around here. I do $1 Million Prize for Luck, and right now I'm doing the Lingo 87, also on the side project Monopoly Monster Marathon.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Monopoly. You are doing the Monopoly Monster Marathon. Like you told me at one point, those games take what 2 to 3 hours.
It's one game. It lasts a collective total about over 60 hours. For the first 13 weeks, we played 2 hours. We played twice a week for 2 hours, going around the board answering trivia questions. There are other games scattered around the board to play, like other game shows to play. As we're building up money for 13 weeks. Then we start the property round. We actually just started the property round yesterday. And there's over 700 community chests and chance cards. Anything that can mess up the game is in there.
So
it's still a chaos. It's still a chaos.
Yeah,
It's still a chaos.
I played in one of Elliot's Monopolies. It is pure hell.
It's pure hell. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, Elliot. At the moment, you have $2,500 is what you started with. We now go over to King, who lives in Australia. King, you host Deal or No Deal and Price is Right over here in the Emporium. What other hobbies do you like to get up to when you're not hosting?
One thing I do like watching at a pub that I go to is a sport called AFL. It's like our national sport here, and if you Pat, ever come to Australia, I'll get you a beer.
We'll have to
meet with me.
We'll have to have a few pints. It's a pleasure to have you. You actually have $7,500 at the end of round 1. That's you were here later. Lastly, now Snezred, cashier and bowling semi-pro from Minnesota. I will say semi-pro because your scores are off.
Yeah, I could be a German in this server called Scott Michaels. He thinks he's a bowler. He hasn't met me.
What's been your average score lately?
I haven't been bowling since I had a little toe surgery, yeah. So I'm going to Vegas in June with the bowling league. Hopefully, I will win first place and hopefully $1,000.
Well, let's see if you can win some good cash here. You got $2,500. We're just gonna go ahead and take a score recap. Elliot, Nels, you both have $2,500, what you started with. King with $7,500 at the end of round number 1. That makes you the challenger. Questions do become a little more difficult. There are 4 possible answers now, and each correct answer is worth $5,000. As always, we start with 1 drop zone, and there it is. Gentlemen, you ready to play?
Yes!
Let's play the game. King, you are the challenger, as I said. Since you're the leader, here's the first question. Okay. What is the smallest bone in the human body? Do you want to challenge Elliot or Nels?
I'll challenge Elliot.
Elliot, is the smallest bone in the human body the stapes, the femur, the tibia, or the scapula?
Stapes.
Is it the stapes? Yes, it is. $5,000 brings you up to a tie for King at $7,500. And you are the challenger. We now have 2 drop zones.
Oh, lovely.
And apparently your score went poof. It's fine. This is the next question. Oh, look, it appeared. Hooray. You're not broke just yet. Who was the explorer that first set sail from Europe to India by rounding the Cape of Good Hope? You're the challenger. Who do you want to challenge?
Let's go back to King.
King, trying to take over your 7,500. Was the explorer Christopher Columbus, Vasco da Gama, Ferdinand Magellan, or Marco Polo?
I'm gonna go for Columbus.
Was it Columbus? That is incorrect.
Da Gama.
It is the Gama. Which means
Gama.
Elliot doubles up to $15,000, takes your $7,500.
I'll just be here, right standing over here.
And now
Not
King, you
answer
must play
anything.
Russian roulette with 2 drop zones. Let's unlock King's Zone.
All right.
This might be your last chance to stay in the game. Is there anything you want to say before you pull the lever?
What have I done to deserve all this? Let's go.
You might have you might have drawn the red stopper. I think that's what it was.
Oh, red stopper. All right.
Let's play
Long
Russian
shoulder
roulette.
path. God. What the hell was that?
Keep
That
that,
was Vincent
mark.
Price.
Pull the lever.
I need the camera to go back to me.
Home key. Hit the home key.
There we go.
There you go.
If he drops, it's MVP in the final.
Oh, yes.
Safe.
Oh.
King, you have no money. You are the challenger. Gentlemen, we have 3 drop zones. King,
Oh boy.
next question. Angkor Wat, the world's largest religious monument, is in what country? Nels has 2,500. Elliot has 15,000.
Gee, I wish I could go myself. I can't. I think I know.
No, you can't.
Dang. Elliot,
Elliot goes
I
back
need
to
to take
you.
on.
Can you
Why
find
is
it?
everyone scared of me?
Can you find it in Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, or Laos?
Thailand.
Is it Thailand? That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Cambodia.
It's Cambodia. $15,000 switches hands in a matter of seconds.
Hey Pat, I'll just be over here and by
Nils,
myself.
Nils is just chilling, eating some M&Ms.
Yeah,
Elliot, you now
pretty
have to play
much.
Russian roulette with 3 drop zones. And let's unlock Elliot's zone. You have a 50-50 chance of dropping, Elliot. Any last words?
No whammies!
Okay.
I think he.
Not like to drop.
You might find Todd Newton down there.
Ah.
Let's play Russian
You never know.
roulette.
Now I hope he drops Elliot.
Pull the lever. And good luck. $50-50 chance of dropping.
Come on, drop.
Safe.
Damn
Oh!
God damn it.
Todd's last name.
That sound means we've reached the end of round number 2. We take a look at the scores. Elliot, no money. Nels, $2,500. King with $15,000.
Oh.
That means you are safe. So you can actually come off of the drop zone and meet me in the middle of the stage, and we get to see who drops. So you can come off your drop zone freely.
There we
Now,
go.
this
Like it.
This process is completely random. We don't know who's going to drop. If Elliot drops, no money to split. If Nels drops, you guys will split $2,500. If you had to choose who you want to see drop, who would you want to see go?
Elliot.
Why?
Because I feel like him being a chaser would be a tough opponent at the very end to me.
Right. Okay, so let's unlock Nels's and Elliot's drop zones, please.
I don't feel safe now.
Oh shit.
Wouldn't it be funny to see Nels drop and he hasn't done anything?
That would be bullshit, by the way, if that would happen. That
Let's
would be
play
bullshit if that would
Russian
happen.
roulette.
Oh no. I feel sick to my stomach now.
All right, pull the lever, Kronk.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away! Yes!
Elliot!
Look out below!
Oh god!
Hey, Todd Newton may be down there because he wanted the whammy. It is down between King and Nels. One of these two gentlemen is going to have a shot at $1 million. The question is, who's it going to be? Find out right after the break. King, go ahead and move back to your drop zone, my friend.
Oh, hang on.
I'm absolutely done.
Welcome back to Restaurant. We started with 4 lovely players, and now we're down to 2. King, who has done all the work, and Nels, who's just been standing here looking pretty with his $2,500.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, one of you is about to go play for $1 million. How does this make you feel? Even though Nels, because you haven't done anything, but this kind of puts you in an interesting situation. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done anything because King was picking on Bolin, and then King was picking on Elliot, and no one picked me. So,
King, with you doing all the hard work, do you feel like it's becoming more of a challenge to answer the questions?
I suppose it will become a bit harder now because we're at the final 2.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully I get lucky with the questions.
Hopefully.
okay.
Now, as I said, one of you is going to drop, the other is going to go for $1 million. Here's how we stand. Nels, you have $2,500. King, you have $15,000, which makes you the challenger. In this round, when you hear the question, you can choose to challenge Nels, and try to take his money. Or if you feel like you know it, you can take the question yourself and put everything you have at risk. Okay? Correct answers in round 3 are worth $7,500. As always, we do start with the 1 drop zone, and we're going to pop it right there.
I don't
King?
feel safe.
Nels, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's play. First question. Which U.S. state did not come from the Louisiana Purchase? King, as the challenger, do you want to answer or challenge?
I don't know my US states enough, so I'll challenge. Oh,
Now,
I'll get.
welcome to the game. Let's see if you can pick up $7,500. Was the U.S. state that did not come from the Louisiana Purchase Iowa, Arkansas, Missouri, or Mississippi?
I won't say Mississippi.
Is it Mississippi? It is Mississippi. He gets $7,500 up to $10,000.
Yay! I got a question right!
Now
Not
that
like he's been able to answer a question at all.
Well, hey. Now that makes you the challenger. We have 2 drop zones.
Okay.
Next question. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? Do you want to answer or do you want to challenge?
I want King's money. Someone challenge.
King is the largest landlocked country in the world. Chad, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, or Niger?
I'm gonna say Mongolia.
Is it Mongolia? That is incorrect.
Yes!
It's Kazakhstan. $15,000 goes from your account to Nels's. Goes up to $25,000. There it is. And now you must play Russian roulette with 2 drop zones.
Oh.
Let's unlock King's drop zone.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to see before you pull the lever?
Hey, Julian, I think he might be losing 50 quid.
And King might be falling through a dark hole. Let's play Russian roulette. King, pull the lever.
Come on, drop! I want
2
this
drop
to
zones,
end!
4 save zones.
Come on, drop, King!
Save.
No!
Oh.
I don't like this! Can we end it right now?
No, we can't. King, you have no money.
Thanks, Mark!
Oh, man. King, you have no money. You are the challenger. We have a 3rd drop zone, guys. 50-50 shot at surviving. Oh, man. That threw me for a loop. Here's the next question. On which television show would you find the character Sydney Bristow? Answer or challenge, King?
I'll get him to challenge.
All right. Now's is the television show where you would find Sydney Bristow. Angel, Charmed, The X-Files, or Alias?
I'm gonna say... Charmed.
Is it Charmed? That is incorrect. Sydney Bristow. Alias is where it is.
Alien! Damn it. Okay.
$25,000 changes hands again.
You could choke on that, King.
And now you have to play Russian roulette now for the first time with 3 drop zones.
Yeah.
Let's unlock Nels' zone.
I don't feel safe.
Is there anything you want to see before you pull the lever?
I'm better bowling than Scott Michaels. I don't care what anyone else says.
He's going to be watching this and thinking, you better drop this.
I know. That's why I said it.
Let's
That's
play
why I
Russian
said it.
roulette.
Should I just click the...
Yep, you click the lever to start the spin.
Okay.
You click the lever again to stop it. It's a 50-50
Oh, God.
chance.
Get away.
Safe!
Oh!
Oh! Nels has no money. He is the challenger. 4 drop zones. Next question. Which U.S. president said, "My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over," in his inauguration speech? Answer or challenge?
I'm challenging King because
King
yeah,
goes back to you. Was the president Abraham Lincoln, Harry Truman, Gerald Ford, or Ronald Reagan?
I'm going to say Ronald Reagan.
Is it Ronald Reagan? That is incorrect. Gerald Ford,
sorry.
25,000 once again. Switches hands. And now, King, you must play Russian roulette with 4 drop zones. Let's unlock King's zone. Is there anything you want to say?
You might need to be typing F's in the chat because I think I might be going here.
He wants F's? I maybe want to see him drop. Let's play Russian roulette.
I do too, actually.
Pull the lever.
If I get lucky.
Oh, come on. End this.
Save! What?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my god! But that sound means time is up! Now you're the winner of $25,000, and King, it was short, sweet, and straight to the point. It's time to go.
Bye.
Whoa! Nels, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
$25,000.
Thank you.
And when we come back, you're going to face the ultimate test of luck, guts, and courage as you face 8 questions for up to $1 million. Can he survive the drop? We'll find out right after this.
8? Oh God.
Welcome back to Russian Roulette. Nels, congratulations. You are our
Thank
winner,
you.
and $25,000 is yours no matter what happens. You went from doing nothing the entire game to being challenged, answering one question. It was just a seesaw battle.
Yeah.
Now,
Like,
how you feeling?
nervous?
A little
Because I've
nervous?
never made it this far before.
Well, let's see if you can possibly win $1 million. If you can answer 8 questions in 60 seconds, you are going to win $200,000. Now, at which point
Okay.
you can choose to gamble it, pull that lever one final time, and if you survive, you would have become the second person to win $1 million.
Okay.
Every 10 seconds, a drop zone opens. If you run out of time or you give me an incorrect answer, you're going to drop, but we are going to pay you $12,500 for every correct answer. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and unlock all 6 drop zones, please.
Hold. I don't like that sound.
The 60-second clock will not start ticking until I finish reading the first question. Remember, if you are stuck, say pass, and if time permits, we can come back to it.
Okay.
Just take your time. Don't try to panic, alright?
Yeah, no.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's play. Turd Ferguson, Jason Myers, or Scott Michaels, which GSE and MVG personality hosts Monopoly Night in America?
Jared Ferguson.
Yes. Suppression, extinction, or fortification, the total disappearance of a living species, is called what?
Extermination.
Correct. Seinfeld, The Nanny, or Friends, what 90s television sitcom is said to have a Superman reference in every episode?
Repeat the choices.
Seinfeld, The Nanny, or Friends?
Friends.
That is incorrect. It happens to be Seinfeld, and just like Seinfeld, it is time for you to drop through the stage.
Hi.
Oh! Gosh darn it! Yeah, every episode of Seinfeld has made a superhero reference somewhere in that, in their series. Well, gosh darn it, he got 2 correct at $12,500 each. That gives him $25,000 on top of the $25,000 he won. Nelson Ezra walks out with $50,000, or drops out of here with $50,000. Wow. Well, that's all the time that we have here on Russian Roulette. We hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And remember, till we see you again, watch your step. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game 2. We actually finished Russian Roulette quite early. We have 1 hour and 13 minutes until night 3 of Duel. Yeah, so we have a new kid on the block that's ready to face our current champion who has $6,800. And y'all may recognize him, and if you don't, then God forbid. This is fine. You guys ready to do the thing?
Let's do it.
Let's go. I'm not.
Is the objective that all players face. Just call your cards right, and you'll win the race on Card Sharks. And now, here's the host of Card Sharks, the one and only Patrick Murphy.
Oh my goodness me. So, our good friend, Johnny, wrote these questions, and there are rewards for all of this. Oh, okay. Any player in control of a question that answers with the exact answer will earn $500. Any player who makes a clean sweep of your guys' cards in one go gets a $1,000 bonus. And there is a... We're going to do something brand new for the mini cards, and you guys are going to have to see how that works. In the meantime, we say hello to our one-time champ, Nate, who has $6,800.
Hello again.
How have you spent that money?
Honestly, I haven't really thought about what I would do with the $6,800 I've got in my pocket.
No.
Probably would save it up for a nice vacation.
Oh, that would be perfect. Well, let's welcome you here. And ladies and gentlemen, he has not played a game in a long time, or even ever, on the GSC stage, but now, making his debut, is Neil Stranitzky, everybody.
Hi, Pat.
Howdy. You're the one responsible for helping me get the Let 'em Roll dice. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you, and what do you do?
Well, I am Neil Stranitzky from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, 37 years old, a collector of way too much stuff. Let's see, we got Hot Wheels, we got board games, Funko Pops, although I've kind of dialed that back a little bit.
Just a bit?
I haven't bought any in a while, and I don't necessarily look at that as being a bad thing.
No.
But as you said about the Let 'em Roll dice, yeah, that's kind of been my thing. I've created some custom playing cards for various games from The Price is Right and some other shows too. And in fact, I just got a fresh set in the mail yesterday.
Which we have been absolutely amazing to see. You cut the cards, correct? I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, you ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this, Pat.
We all know how to play.
I mean, yeah.
Here. Do we want to wait 30 minutes?
Nah.
Here, we'll give it 30 seconds. Hang on, and you're 30 seconds, players. Good luck.
Not the music I was expecting, but okay.
It's fine. All right, gentlemen. Nate, we start with you. Everyone's gonna look like wrong show. Here's your extra time. T. I don't have the cue. It's fine. All right, Nate, we start with you. We surveyed 100 nude art models. Oh, this is a good one. Have you ever asked to keep someone's drawing of you? How many said that they have kept an artist's drawing of them?
Boy, Johnny's mind is just gonna send us straight to the gutter all night, I fear. I think some of them could see that as a nice collectible for their profession. I'll go with a slightly. I'll go slightly on the higher range. I'll say 64.
64 out of 100 nude art models said that they have kept an artist drawing of them. Neil, what are your thoughts?
You surveyed who?
Nude art models.
Okay, question. Were they nude when you surveyed them?
I don't know. I didn't survey them. Johnny did.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Here. Let me take a look at your phone.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
I'm gonna go lower than that.
He's gonna go lower. Johnny, why? Yes. He's not even in the audience. The actual number of nude art models who have kept an artist drawing of them is 87. It's not lower, it's higher.
Wow.
The other 13 went screaming. Nate, you have control of your base of your cards, and you have a 9.
And we are going to change that 9 since I won the question.
Yep, you won the question. You have the right to change it. 9 it now becomes an 8 right down the middle.
Oh. All right.
You should freeze.
50-50 shot. Let's try higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a queen.
There we go. Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a jack.
Oh, crap.
I dare chance it. Let's go all the way lower.
If it's lower, not only does he win the first game of the match, he gets a $1,000 bonus. Is it lower? Yes! Boom!
Nate's using aimbot.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
Or, sorry. No, I'm not. Did I do that right?
So we start a brand new round. Nate is already 1 up. And Neil... wait, I did not expect that round to go so quick, but hey, here we are. Round 2, Neil. And your question. Oh god, I'm so not looking forward to this. We surveyed 100 high school athletes and we asked them, did you ever take up a sport that you were bad at, only to impress a girl that you were good? How many said that they have?
You know, you might have been right about something before we started the game. The game might be done in 2 questions. We're already halfway to that, so... Oh, man. Take up a sport just to impress the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say 52.
52 out of 100. Nate, what are your thoughts?
I mean, why wouldn't someone take up football or basketball? Because it seems like a lot of girls would be attracted to high school kids in that sport, especially if, say, the girl was involved in cheerleading. So, I'm actually going to say higher.
Interesting. I took up golf, and how many guys did I impress? 0. Call me Shania Twain. It's 52 and higher. Actual number of high school athletes who did take up a sport that they were bad at only to impress a girl is... It's 56. It is slightly higher. Whoa.
You were close, Neil.
The other 44 just put on tutus and joined the cheerleaders. Nate, your base card is a 6.
Let's change the 6, please.
6 becomes a king.
Coming at Hunter, lower.
It's a 7.
And that sweep is now just going to become a pipe dream. I'll freeze.
Raising the 7, protecting your total. Protecting your cards, rather. We go into... Hey, guess what, gang? We go into question 2 for once. Hot damn. Oh. Question 2. We surveyed 100 professional chefs, and we asked them, when customers snap pictures of their food at the table, do you find it flattering or annoying? How many chefs they find it flattering?
Well, if I was a chef, I would find it flattering because then it's like a nonverbal way of giving compliments to the chef. So, based on that logic, I'll say it's another slightly high number. I'll say 71 this time.
71. Neil?
I agree with this logic that it's a compliment of sorts to do that. But I think it's higher.
He's going to go higher. I will have to agree. I have to agree with the logic because it is a compliment. And you also, if you're taking a picture and uploading to your social medias like Instagram, Facebook, or whatever you want to use, and you tell people that, hey, come to this restaurant, the food is really good. That gives exposure to the business as well. 71 and higher, actual number of professional chefs who said that when customers snap pictures of their food at the table, they find it flattering is 92. It is way higher.
Holy mackerel.
While the other 8 just slams the food in the people's faces. Neil, your base card is a deuce.
Look at this! I finally get a turn, and I get a great card. What is this? The Twilight Zone? Hi, please.
It's a 6.
Ew. Or in the words of Scott Michaels, no. Inside joke.
I don't understand inside jokes.
Oh, I do. I got it.
I'm gonna freeze.
He's gonna freeze. Woo-wee! Question 3, Neil. Hey, we are making it farther and farther.
It's like the range game scale.
We surveyed 100... Oh, my goodness me. We surveyed 100 women who were shorter than 5'5". Have you ever climbed a supermarket shelf to reach for an item you needed to buy? How many women said that they have?
The only people who would do that are the ones who've been on American Ninja Warrior. You know, the way some of these questions have been, it'd probably be a surprisingly high number on this. Or I could be just completely talking out of my ass here. Who knows?
What would
I'm going to say 60. I'm going to say 61.
What would David Rupert think? Goodness me. Oh
They would just make a stack. They would just make a stack of all those packages of diapers and then grab it.
Where's my $100 bonus, David? He says 61.
Oh my goodness. While someone quickly runs to get Pat a glass of water before he bursts into flames from laughter, I would actually hope that a woman would request help from someone instead of climbing up, so I'll say lower.
I'm just not gonna get over that super sweep joke. That was gold. 61 and lower. Actual number of women who are shorter than 5'5" that have climbed a supermarket shelf to reach for an item they needed to buy is 83.
What did I say? What did I say?
The other 17 are consulting David Rupert for therapy advice. Neil, you have a 6.
No, I don't.
Changing it?
Mm-hmm.
6 becomes a jack.
Well, that's better. Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a queen!
Ouch.
Right in the ball sack.
Ouch! Nate, you have a 7. You must play off of it.
I'd say higher, so let's go higher.
Higher than a 7. It's a jack.
Let's gamble lower.
Lower than a jack.
Another jack.
You don't win. You don't win anything for a pair. My goodness.
Back to square 2, I guess.
I guess I'm closing my curtains because the sun is blinding me. And I'm being blinded by science. This is our 4th and final question. Somebody must win on this next play of the cards. Nate, we go to you. We surveyed 100 newlywed men and we asked them, who is a better cook? Your significant other or your mother? How many newlywed men have said that their mother cooks better than their significant other?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a heated debate right there.
That's a question that makes me cringe. And I don't even have a significant other, so... Neil, I'm gonna put the metaphorical gun to the head, 50.
He's gonna go right in the middle on 50.
Alright, said how many of them said
Who's a better cook? Your significant other or your mother? How many newlywed men have said their mother cooks better than their significant other?
Well, it depends how many of them know a good divorce attorney.
Oh,
But I'm gonna go higher.
He's gonna go higher. Oof. The number of divorce attorney phone calls that are gonna happen after this stream. 50 and higher. Actual number of newlywed men who have said their mother cooks better than their significant other is 39.
Oh.
It's lower. The other 61 are currently being beaten by a rolling pin. Nate's situation is you both need 3 cards. You have a 7, he has a jack. Sudden death, player pass.
oh, Neil.
I knew that was coming.
Alright, you have to play off the jack. Call 3 in a row, otherwise Nate becomes the champ, stays the champ, actually.
Alright, lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's an 8.
No.
Oh.
Lower.
It's lower than an 8. Neil ties it up. Otherwise, Nate retains the championship. Is it lower? Yes!
Wow.
Whoa! By 1. Sudden death. 3 questions. 3 cards. Nate, we start with you on this one. We surveyed 100 tattoo artists and we asked them, have you ever messed up on a customer's tattoo and kept quiet about it? How many have admitted that they have?
Goes
Ooh.
back to a point. I mean, one of my previous appearances, no one likes to take accountability for their mistakes these
Nope.
days. So, I am gonna say that this one is gonna be a fairly high number. I'll say 77.
It's going to be 77. Neil?
Likewise, with an earlier question, I agree with his logic. And likewise, I'm gonna go higher.
He's going to go higher. 77 higher. Actual number of tattoo artists who have admitted they've kept quiet about a mistake on a customer's tattoo It's 45. It's not higher, it's lower.
By a long ways.
Nate, your base card is a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a deuce!
Oh,
What the heck?
Ooh! Neil, break for you. Your base card is a 4.
okay. Well, when life gives you lemons, you go for the Lucky Charms, I guess. Don't write letters, folks. I literally just made that up on the fly. Higher.
we're gonna be getting a whole bunch of I'll be getting a whole bunch of letters in the mailbox. What kind of joke was that, Neil? Higher than a 4. It's a jack.
Lower.
If it's lower, Neil becomes the brand new champ. Lower. There it is!
Yeah.
Well, dang.
Good game, man.
Good game, Neil.
Nate, you don't leave empty-handed. You've won $1,100 this game on top of the $6,800 you had. Nate walks away with $7,900. Congratulations, my
Chad.
friend. But hey, Neil, good job.
I did it.
He did it. When we come back, he's going to play the money cards for over $32,000. Don't you go anywhere. Hi, everybody. We are back with Card Sharks. Neil Chernitsky is our champion. $200 so far. And now you have a chance to play the money cards. How you feeling?
Oh, relieved. In a familiar spot, I did host a series of Card Sharks with my physical cards once before, so this is a little bit of deja vu, but I think we can manage it.
Now you know how it works. We give you $200 of betting money. You call high-low across the bottom line as you wish. As soon as you get to the second level, we give you 403 more cards. Minimum bet is $50. Until you get to the top card, that is the big bet there, where you must risk at least half of your money. You can change your base card by using one of the 3 spare cards. Now, with this, Johnny has implemented a thing called shooting for the max. If you guys remember Norma Brown, who was a contestant on Jim Perry's version of Card Sharks, who shot the works double all the way up 28,800. Right now, if you wish, you could say pull a Norma, and we can try to go double all the way up across the board for $50,000 for $32,000. If you decide to pull the Norma, be successful. Not only do you win 32, we're going to credit you an extra $50,000.
Oof.
But if you decide not to go through with it, the $50,000 bonus does not apply. Do you want to pull a Norma, or you want to, as your first money cards, play it as is?
I will play it as is.
All right. For being the first card, you want to get some good money under your belt. Good luck. We give you $200, and your base card is a 5.
All right. I will go $100 higher.
$100, half of it. My thing wants to load. There it is. Higher than a 5. Yes, 300 on a 7.
All right. I think we'll change it with number 3.
All right, going to change it with number 3. We're going to place change. That 7 now becomes a king. Good.
Ah, beautiful. I'll go 250 lower.
$250 lower than a king. It's a 9. 550 on a 9.
$50 lower.
Minimum bet $50 lower than a 9. It's a queen. Hey, you lose 50 for a better card. We move you up to the second level. We give you $400. You have 900 with the queen.
I will go $500 lower.
$500 lower than a queen. It's a 9.
That's a 9, but it ain't going to be a 9 for long. Change it with number 2.
Gonna change it with number 2. That 9. Come on, give him a better card. A 7. Right up the middle.
That's... I'll do $50 higher.
Minimum bet $50 higher than a 7. It's a 6. $13.50 on a 6. You're still okay.
I'll do $50 again higher.
Come on, let's give him a better card. $50 higher than a 6. It's a jack. Oh, $1,400 with a jack. Do you want to play it or change it?
I think we'll keep it.
All right, now $1,400 on the big bet. You must wager at least half. $700. You can wager all 14.
You know what? Let's go big or go home. All of it lower.
Come on. $2,800 lower than a jack. It's a push. Which means $1,400 is what you ended up with, plus the $200 in the main game. Hey, Neil is our champion right now with $1,600. And he'll face a new...
Now I'm curious what that other change card was. I don't want to do that.
I don't think I can
No.
flip it. So when we come back, he's going to face a new opponent right here on Card Sharks. Don't you go anywhere. Happens right after this. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with our champion, Neil, who has $1,600. His new opponent is Andrew Hawking. Welcome.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
You're no stranger. You're no stranger to this. Am I ready, you ask me? Yesn't. Live in Canada, retired bingo caller. You actually won some money from us on this a little bit.
I think you're absolutely right, Pat.
Let's see if you can defeat Neil. You cut the cards?
Yes, I did, actually.
All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. Neil, question 1. Oh God. I'm just not seeing this first question.
I'm already scared.
We surveyed
Oh.
We surveyed 100 medical doctors and we asked them, have you ever removed a bullet from a patient? How many doctors said that they have?
Okay,
I'm not saying anything.
I guess he's been watching too much Rescue 911 there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm sure that's got to be a reasonably high number. I'm gonna say 70.
He's gonna go 70. Andrew, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I agree with Neil on that because I know doctors always have to gently move the bullet from the body or on someone. So, but 70 is a little bit high, so I'm going to go a little bit lower on that one.
A little bit lower. Interesting. Actual number of doctors who have removed a bullet from a patient is 55. It is lower.
All right.
Andrew, your base card is a 7.
Please get rid of that card, please.
You've won the question. You have the right to change it. 7 now becomes a queen.
Now that's a better card, and it has to be lower, Pat.
Lower than a queen. It's a 3.
Higher
than a 3. It's another 3. You don't get anything for a pair.
Not in this game.
Neil, your base card, you have to play it, is a 10.
I think Andrew needs to call Rescue 911 right now, but I will go lower.
Lower than a 10.
Aww. Well,
Now Neil needs the Rescue 911.
in the words of the Supreme Ruler Jason Myers, we're off to a fantastic start.
We're off to a flying start. Andrew, question 2 goes to you. We surveyed 100 fifth graders and we've asked them, is it better to be famous or happy? How many said it was better to be famous?
Ooh, because I know so many fifth graders always know of something. So how many just say how many what?
How many said it would be better to be famous?
How many say famous? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna right in the middle of 50.
You're going down the middle at 50. Neil?
I guess it depends how many of them were in the presence of Jeff Foxworthy. But yeah, I digress. But you said how many of them?
Yep. We surveyed 100 fifth graders. Is it better to be famous or happy? How many said it is better to be famous?
I think at fifth grade, you start to see and understand things a little bit better at that age. At least I think they would. So I'm going to say it's lower.
I'm going to say lower. Oh. No, Seamus. No one here went to fifth. No one here went to fifth grade. Seamus, of course, didn't go to fifth grade. It's drunk. 50 and lower. Actual number of fifth graders who said it is better to be famous than happy is 27. It is lower.
Oh.
Neil, you have a 10.
All right, I got to know, was that card replaced?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going lower.
Playing the 10, going lower. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 9.
Freeze.
Reason, protecting your total. Neil, question number 3 goes to you. We surveyed 100 dog owners and we asked them, oh God, have you ever tasted dog food? How many admitted that they have?
That depends how many of them were on Family Double there. I can't imagine it's really that many.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 31.
31 dog owners, he says, have admitted they've tasted dog food. Andrew.
Can you imagine a dog owners that always eat dog food? Oh, that's disgusting on that one.
Mm-mm.
So 31. So 31. I'm gonna go just a little bit lower.
A little bit lower, he says. Who ordered the beef stroganoff? Oh my goodness me. Actual number of dog...
That's the episode from Tell the Truth. Long time ago in the 70s.
I'm gonna be sick. Actual number of dog owners who have admitted they have tasted dog food is 28. It is lower. Slightly lower. Wow. Oh. Andrew, you have a queen.
I'm gonna keep that card, and we're going again to lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 7.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a big risk and go higher.
He's gonna take a gamble, go higher than a 7. Pays off with the king.
And please, I don't want to see another king or ace. Lower.
Lower than a king. It's a 6.
Freeze.
Protecting his sword. We are now in sudden death, guys. This is the 4th and final question. Somebody must win on the next play of the cards. Andrew, we go to you. We surveyed 100 divorced men and we asked them, do you avoid locations where you might run into your ex? How many said yes?
Oh boy. Yeah, I know some people, exes always, they're finding where they're going, that's why. So, I'm going to go with the number of, let's try 40.
He's going to go 40. Neil?
Oof. I feel like if you know your ex always goes to one place, you're gonna purposely avoid going there at all costs. So I'm gonna say it's higher.
I would have to agree with Niels' logic. 40 and higher, somebody has to get control of the cars. The number of divorced men who avoid locations where they might run into their ex is 42.
Oh.
Neil, you have a 9, you need 2 cards. Andrew has a 6, he needs 1. Do you want to play or pass?
He's right there knocking on the door there, so I'm gonna play it.
Alright, do you want to change your 9?
Yes.
Alright, you won the question, you have the right to change it. 9 becomes a 6.
Oh, great. Gotta do it higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a 4, which means game number 1 goes to Andrew.
Oh, phew. Whew.
Wow. Round number 2, we deal out a fresh set of cards. Andrew, question 1 goes to you, and it starts with this. Oh, hello. We surveyed 100 single people, and we've asked them, do you look a person up on social media before a first date? How many said yes?
Oh boy, because I know I'm still single and I've been on social media, but for this, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go a low number. I'm gonna go with at least 30. I'm gonna say 30.
It says 30. Neil?
Alright. Looking up people on social media before a first date. That's not OCD at all. I think it's lower than that.
Actual number of single people who look up a person on social media before a first date is 61. It is higher.
Oh man!
I'm not gonna say anything about that. Andrew,
I'm shocked.
Don't just
Pat,
don't
I'm
just sound
shocked
shift on
with
my
that
case.
number. Pat, I'm shocked with that number.
Andrew, you have a 6.
Man. Oh, let's change that card. Let's change it.
6 becomes a 10.
Oh, okay. Jacks, we changed it. There's a lot of high cards will definitely hurt me, so I'm gonna go lower,
Mhm.
Pat.
Lower than a 10. It's a 6.
Oh, that's 6 again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's freeze. Let's freeze it right there.
He's gonna freeze, protecting his position of the cards. Neil, question number 2. We surveyed 100 senior citizens. We asked them, do you do most of your holiday shopping online or in stores? How many said they do most of their holiday shopping online?
Okay. Well, I feel like we're at a point in time where the older generation, the senior citizens in this case,
Mm-hmm.
are a little more adapt to technology
Mm-hmm.
than, say, senior citizens would have been 10, 15 years ago. So I'm going to say that's going to be on the higher side of things. Let's go 66.
Route 66, Andrew.
Well, I've been addicted to online shopping most of the times on Amazon, of course. But not that many senior citizens, they go online to do online shopping. They usually on the other side. So 66 is a little bit high, so I have to go lower.
I kind of have to agree with Neil. I'm not sure if YouTube audience, if you agree. Over the last 15, 20 years, I feel like that older people have gotten too used to like using like Amazon, eBay, and Instacart and all of that. You would have to think logically about that, but when you're speaking about like 60, 70-year-olds, not so much. 66 and lower. Actual number of senior citizens who do their holiday shopping online is 41. It is lower. Andrew, you have a 6. Do you want to play it or change it?
Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it.
The 6 becomes a 5, slightly better.
Okay, alright, so there's a okay higher. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 9. Got the Dolly Parton.
Oh, jeez, that's freeze.
Question 3. Andrew, we surveyed 100 people. We asked them, have you ever snuck a few extra items into the 10 items or less line at the grocery store? How many said that they have?
Okay, I know most people accidentally every time when they went grocery shopping and they always counted items and they have one item too much on the express checkout, of course. How many people say that they're snuck in with more than 10?
Mm-hmm.
I would say 40 again.
He's gonna say 40. Neil.
I will say, it does happen, or they just happen to go into a line and not realize that they're in the express lane like that. So I think it's going to be even higher than that.
I would have to agree, because sometimes as you're shopping, you're kind of more focused on getting the items and not really pay attention to how many you got. Actual number...
Remember, before you go to checkout, you have to count the items before you go to the express checkout.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it takes.
Actual number of people who have snuck a few extra items into the 10 items or less line at the grocery store is... It is 64. It is higher.
Ooh.
Neil, your base card is a 6. They just have been popping out tonight.
I don't know about you, Andrew, but I'm sick of looking at 6s.
Yeah.
So we're going to change that.
The 6 becomes a deuce.
Thank you. Higher.
Higher than a deuce. It's an 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Pretty deep in round 2 here, so I'm gonna go higher.
Gonna take a chance.
Ooh,
Higher than an 8.
odds.
It's a 6.
Damn it.
Took a chance, didn't pay off. Andrew, you have a 9. Call this.
All right. I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than a 9. It's another 9.
And I don't get anything to repair, not in this game.
No.
I already know that.
So it kind of it took away your 9.
Oh dear.
What the hell? There's the 9 right there. We know it.
Yeah.
Rachel didn't deal the cards before this game. Oh my god. Fourth and final question.
This is what you
Somebody.
should use,
Go ahead, Neil.
this is what you should use physical cards like I did.
Yes. Neil, fourth and final question. Somebody must win on this play of the cards. We surveyed 100 people over the age of 50. Have you ever Googled yourself? Somebody said that they have.
Well, I'm sure that's happened. I mean, especially when you're trying to figure out how the hell to work this software that keeps wanting to break.
It's broken.
We have Google themselves. I'm gonna say 35.
35. Andrew?
We're talking about people over 50, right?
Yes.
How many did say the people that Google themselves? I'm gonna go. Yeah, I have my parents there. My mom's 59 and my dad's close to 65, of course. But they never chance to Google them themselves, so I'm gonna go lower.
Actual number of people over the age of 50 who have Googled themselves is 70. It is higher.
You cannot be serious.
I am not joking. Neil, you have a 2. You need 4 cards. Andrew, we know has a 9. He needs 2 player pass.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Andrew, you have a 9. You must call the next card.
Lower.
No. That's not how this works.
Aww.
How in the hell? This game broke. I don't know how to fix it. The whole software just broke. Stamus.
Ed,
I don't know.
just saw Ed run out the back door.
We were all having too much fun. That's exactly what happened. How do we fix this? That's a good question. You me parking lot. There is really no way I can fix it from the control panel. It goes in the hot potato couch. So, to make it fair, I think we should push this into sudden death.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll go into round 3. Each of you will have a win. $100 each. Card sharks will no longer be seen at this time.
And now your new news.
Breaking news. Question 1, we go to Neil for this one. We surveyed 100 dads and we asked them, have you ever said yes when you were supposed to say no, just so you could be the cool parent? How many said that they have?
Okay. Well, that's gotta be like all 101 of them in this case. I'm gonna say 72.
72. Andrew?
I have to say lower.
Actual number of dads who said yes when they were supposed to say no just so they could be the cool parent is 72! Right on the money!
I don't
Right the money!
What?
You got the number right on the nose, Neil.
Neil's using aimbot.
Damn right I am. I guess all it takes is for you to break the software, so keep doing that.
Neil gets $500 for that exact guess, by the way. And Neil, your base card is a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 5.
Higher.
If it's higher than a 5, Neil retains his championship. No!
Oh.
Whoa! Break for Andrew. His base card is a jack.
Lower.
It's a 7.
Higher.
If it's higher, Andrew becomes the new champion. Otherwise, we go into question 2. Higher than a 7. No! Andrew? Question 2. Oh my god. That literally the same jack.
They even took a picture of Neil's Jack of Hearts and my Jack of Hearts.
It's Shark Week on Duel. Andrew, we surveyed 100 newlyweds and we've asked them, did you meet your spouse on a dating app? How many said that they have?
Well, I know not that many they met someone on a dating app, so I'm going to go with 35.
35. Neil?
I gotta agree with Andrew here. It's not that many. But I think it's even lower than 35.
Even lower. Actual number of newlyweds who met their spouse on a dating app is 38.
Oh!
Slightly higher.
Holy moly!
I think we're on the Price is Right set playing squeeze play.
Andrew, you have a jack.
I have to go lower again.
Lower than a jack. It's a 4.
Oh, higher!
If it's higher, Andrew becomes the new champion. If it's lower, Neil gets a shot. Higher than a 4.
Come on, 4.
Did it!
Yes!
Ah.
Good game, Neil. Woo!
Neil, what can I say? As your first appearance, you did damn good. $2,100, my friend.
Hey. Thank you, and thank you for breaking the software.
You're welcome. Neil Sinitsky, everybody. Oh, man. Andrew, congratulations.
Thank you. Woo!
Now we deal out the cards. The $50,000 bonus is in play, but you have to say you want to play the Norma, shoot the max, or do you, as your first time here, do you want to just play it as is?
Let's just play it as for now.
All right. See if we can turn 200 into $32,000. Good luck. Base card is a deuce.
Oh, let's bet the works and it's higher.
All of it higher than a deuce. It's a jack.
Okay, I'm gonna just play it safe. I'm gonna go with $50 lower.
Minimum bet $50 lower. Good. $350 on a queen.
Let's go $200 lower.
$200. Come on, give him a good card. Lower than a queen. The 7. $550.
Oh.
We move the 7 up. $950 on a 7.
Let's change that card with number 2.
Changing the 2, the 7, the walking stick. Now becomes a 4.
Now that's a better. I got a sailboat as a 4. Let's go with $500 higher.
$500. Come on, higher than a 4. No!
Hey!
Costly?
Wait a minute.
Costly bet, but you have a deuce.
Pat, all of it higher.
Come on, make it $900 higher. It's a 9.
Oh, near middle card, 100. I'm gonna go against the odds higher.
He's gonna go against the odds, $100 higher than a 9. No. Well, 800 on a 3. I'm assuming you want to play it.
Yes.
You have to bet at least 4. We're at 8.
Okay, I know there's a couple deuces already showing, and there's 2 other deuces that will hurt me. Bet it all higher.
This would be a sick twist of fate if one of the 2 deuces is right there. $1,600. Come on. Higher. What?
No. I don't believe YouTube audience, and I bet people on YouTube are already shocked right there.
I don't believe it. That is that's getting screen captured. I am sorry. That's sick.
But the best part is I'm the champ.
You're still the champ? Maybe the software is really busted.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah. I was looking at the chat right now. Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah, Malachi Lightning says that is BS. I agree.
I don't know what to say to that. I genuinely don't. That is genuinely heartbreaking. Because you sit here and think that out of all the cards, with 2 deuces showing, that there was no possible way that a third deuce was going to come up.
Yeah, because I know the last time it happened, it was Bill Cullen on Card Sharks in 1980 on his first try in the money cards, and this same thing happened.
Wow.
Good with a 3, and it didn't. Like, oh, jeez.
Well, Andrew does remain the champion. He does have $200. And, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. In less than 15 minutes. Duel. Night 3 of Duel. We have a jackpot sitting at $1.4 million. Malachite is our reigning champ. With 2 duels and $70,000, he is on the verge of possibly going to first place and dethroning Bull. Can he do it? Night 3 of Duel happens right after this.
Yeah, I agree with what Phil's writing on the chat. Says
Last time on Duel, Malachite was a reigning champ who's won 2 duels and $60,000. As it stands, after 2 nights, the jackpot sits at a whopping $1,400,000. He is now facing King, who is from Australia. Can King get on the leaderboard and dethrone Malachite? Find out as we play Night 3 of Duel. Welcome to Duel, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Patrick Murphy. Malachite, reigning champ, 2 duels, $60,000. How are you feeling? I am
a bit nervous.
Bit nervous?
Yeah, because I know there's some good competitors tonight, and I don't know which one is going to be the brick wall tonight.
Well, you've chosen King, who is our Australian native. King, welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
How are you feeling now this is your first duel?
Ooh. I'm just hoping that because it's one bad question and I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's not like the very first question. Oh, gee, I'm told to hurry up in front of the music.
No. Here's the situation. You both have 10 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. Please make sure you cover up your opponent's side of the screen so you don't see what they lock in and such. You guys know how to play the game. King is going for his first duel. Malachite's going for his third duel. If Malachite wins his third duel, he is going to take number 1 on the leaderboard. Malachite, King, screens up. Audience, if you're ready to play, let's duel.
GG's to you, King, no matter what happens here.
Good luck, guys. First question. After winning the women's all-around gymnastics gold medal at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, Suni Lee went on to Foxtrot and Tango on season 30 of what ABC show? A. So You Think You Can Dance? B. Dancing with the Stars? C. World of Dance? Or D. Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition? King's locked in right away. If you want to use your presses, Malachite, you've been pressed. You have 7 seconds remaining. Locked in. King, you just wasted no time in using a press.
Yeah, he didn't feel too confident, so I felt I had to pressure him.
Right. Screen down. Might have worked. You had him play 3 chips, you played 1. If the answer is B, Dancing with the Stars, we continue. If it's C or D, Malachite wins his third duel. Is this duel over with? It is B, Dancing with the Stars. So, we take 2 chips, put it in the jackpot, 5,000 per each. 1,410,000 is where we are. Malachite has 8 chips, 2 presses. King has all 10 and 1 press. Next question. The largest gulf in the world contains many bays such as Matagorda Bay and Mobile Bay. What is this rather oversized gulf? A. Gulf of Aden. B. Persian Gulf. C. Gulf of Mexico. D. Gulf of Guinea. King's locked in. Malachite's been pressed.
I cannot see a thing, basically because my screen is freezing here and there. It'll show me the answers until the last second.
Well, you're not supposed to watch the stage chat. Or the stream.
I know. That's not what I'm saying. No, I don't have the stream up. I'm just seeing
All right.
this screen.
Do Do you have your opponent's answers covered?
Yes.
Screen down. Well, Malachite covered all but B. So if the answer is the Persian Gulf, King wins his first duel. If it's the Gulf of Mexico, it goes on. If it's A or D, Malachite wins his third duel.
No.
Do you feel confident, King, in this one?
Well, it could be one of the two that I've put down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think it's the Gulf of Aden. I don't think it's the Gulf of Guinea. I feel reasonably confident.
All right. Show us the answer. It is the Gulf of Mexico. Right, so we lose 3 chips. We put $15,000 into the pot. 1,425,000. King, you have 9 chips. You have no presses remaining. Malachite has 6 chips and 2 presses remaining.
Can we take a break? I'm being called for something.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. And
Okay.
we're going to be right back, and we're going to reconvene here in a few minutes. Stay tuned. More Duel right after this. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue Duel. And as we left off, the situation looks like this. Malachite has both presses and 6 chips. King used both of his presses early on, has 9 chips. Jackpot, 1,425,000. Screen up, players. Question 3. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the blank. What did Jack jump over? A, the gates, B, the knife, C, the well, or D, the candlestick?
Is that good?
That's good.
King's locked in. Malachite's locked in. E, the barrel thrown by Donkey Kong.
Not in this game.
Screen down. King, have you ever heard of this nursery rhyme?
I don't. It's not coming to me like 100%, but if I had to choose one, I would have thought jump over the candlestick,
Okay.
but I had to be sure because I had more chips.
Right. Always want to keep yourself in the game. If it's D, the candlestick, you guys stay alive. The stool keeps going. If it's C or A, King wins. Show us the correct answer. It is the candlestick. King
I've heard that one several times.
cost King 2 chips, but 10,000 to the jackpot. Malachite 6 chips, 2 presses. King 7 chips, and no presses. Next question. In the Earth solar system, what planet is nearest the Sun? A. Saturn. B. Mars. C. Mercury. D. Jupiter. King's locked in right away.
Okay, wish I had another price.
Don't you wish you had another press?
Yeah.
Well, you only get 2. Screen down. Both of you have played 1 chip apiece. Are you both still in the game? Is this duel over with? It is Mercury. Both of you are still alive. Malachite, 6 chips, 2 presses. King, 7 chips, 1 press. Next question. Don't screen it, players. What is the only branch of the U.S. military to share a name with a best-selling line of Nike sneakers? A. Navy. B. Army. C. Marine Corps. Or D. Air Force. King's locked in. Malachite, you have 6 chips. Malachite's in.
Sounds like the Wii.
Screen down. Once again, Malachite plays 1.
I had a hunch, and usually hunches are a good thing to go for.
Okay. Out of curiosity, King, why did you put an extra chip down? Just wanted to have a backup?
Yeah, I want to have a backup between Navy and Air Force for me, I think.
Well, the answer is Navy. You win your first duel. The answer is Air Force. We keep going. Show us the correct answer. It is the Air Force. We put one chip into the jackpot. It is now dead even, 6 chips apiece. Malachite has both presses. Next question. What was the key phrase used by defense attorney Johnny Cochran during the O.J. Simpson trial that became iconic in arguing against the prosecution's evidence? A. If it doesn't add up, let him go. B. Reasonable doubt is all you need. C. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Or D. No evidence, no conviction. Guys have 6 chips. Play them if you play as many chips as you possibly can. If you don't have the answer,
I just think at one point this was 2-2.
Malachite's locked in. And you've been pressed king, you have 7 seconds max. King, locked in. Oh. How do you think Malachite played, King?
Malachite play.
How many chips do you think Malachite played?
How many chips?
How many chips do you think he played?
How many did he play? I reckon he's done a couple.
Okay. Malachite, how many do you think King has laid down?
It would surprise me if it's the same number as mine.
Well, screen down. He's played 1. The answer is A. Malachite wins his 3rd duel, goes up into 1st place. The answer is C. This duel keeps going. If it's B or D, you're both out. Show us the correct answer. C. The glove doesn't fit. You must acquit.
Or,
Malachite.
And by the way,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I knew that answer. I just wanted Malachite to waste a press.
Oh,
Played it again.
Bit of a strategy. Malachite, 5 chips, 1 press.
Well,
King has 6 chips, no
Well, I
presses.
also have a strategy, but I'm not sharing it. Sorry.
Next question. Chadwick Boseman starred in what 2018 Marvel film directed by Ryan Coogler? A. Black Panther. B. Captain Marvel. C. Avengers Infinity War. D. Doctor Strange. Guys are taking quite some time. Malachite's locked in. King, are you there? King's locked in. Wow. Screen down. You both played 1 chip. This seems pretty easy, doesn't it, guys?
Depends on your definition of easy.
Correct answer is A. Black Panther. That was the character he portrayed. Yeah. Yeah, difficulty has softened up quite in a bit. Next question. Oh.
Oh, what's that sound?
What is the first name of the Big Bang Theory character with the last name Cooper? A. Missy. B. Johnny. C. Sheldon. Or D. Georgie? Both in quick succession. Screen's down. I have a feeling you guys have watched your television, haven't you?
Ooh, I got the Blu-ray box set for this. I better know this.
Malachite?
If I get this wrong, I'm never watching TV again.
Correct answer is Sheldon Cooper. Yes. Johnny is his roommate. Johnny? No, that is Leonard. Sorry. Johnny, I think is a neighbor kid, yeah. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Next question.
Me and,
Screen's
me and
back
King
up.
Me and King are kind of close.
Popularized by Christian Dior in 1954, what style of skirt is defined by Collins Dictionary as a slim-fitting knee-length skirt with a straight cut? A. Little black dress. B. Pencil. C. Miniskirt. Or D. Slip. The last name of the Big Bang character on the Big Bang Theory who has the last name Cooper. Everybody else was Young Sheldon. Was part of Young Sheldon, not the Big Bang Theory show itself. Whoa. Both guessed it. Huh. Well, okay then.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but
Well, I can tell you guys. This duel is about to end. Screen down.
oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. This duel is over. If the answer is little black dress or miniskirt, King wins his first duel. If the answer is pencil, Malachite not only wins his third duel, he jumps to the number 1 spot. If it's D, you're both out.
Come on.
We're gonna find out who wins
Oh, don't go to a break. Don't go to a break.
right after the
Don't go to a
break. This is
break.
Duel on GSE.
I'm gonna meet you in the parking lot after the show.
Yeah, my invitation got lost in the mail.
Welcome back to Duel on GSC. We are in the middle of possibly a tight duel. We know this duel is going to end. Before the break, we asked popularized by Christian Dior in 1854 what style of skirt is defined by Collins Dictionary as a slim, fitting knee-length skirt with a straight cut. Malachite played 1 chip, locked in pencil. King played 2 chips, played A and C, both left D cleared. If the answer is A or C, King wins. If the answer is B, Malachite wins. The answer is D. You're both out.
Oh my.
Who wins? It's B, pencil, Malachite's a champ!
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
King, he got you.
Oh, damn.
Me skirt didn't sound right to me, so I took a guess out of the other 3.
Wow. But congratulations, Malachite. You've won your 3rd duel. King, you played a hell of a game. That duel lasted 9 questions. But since you made a mistake, you are out. Give it up for King, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, at least they don't need to go for a drop this time.
Malachite, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you're about to play 1 question against the press. You'll play 1 chip.
Okay.
Put it on the correct answer. Your $25,000 gets doubled to $50,000. Are you ready?
I am, even if it's an honest guess.
Here is your max question. What poker hand do you have when you combine a pair and a 3 of a kind? A, royal flush. B, 4 of a kind. C, high card. Or D, full house. Your 7 seconds starts now. Said D, full house. If the answer is full house, your $25,000 gets doubled to $50,000. Did he double his money? $50,000. Woo!
Oh.
Malachite.
All my time of playing Yahtzee paid off with this.
Good news. Look at this. 3 duels. 50,000 additional dollars, which means Julian takes 3rd, who has 2 duels, 75,000.
Okay, thank you, K-Tech.
Now. Okay. Give me just 1 second. Full. You go in second, but Malachite, look at this. You're now in first place, $110,000, and you are now the current champ.
Wow.
We're going to take a
Not a
brief
question.
commercial break. When we come back, we'll find out who Malachite faces right after this. Don't you go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Duel, and as it stands, Malachite, 3 duels, $110,000. He currently sits on the top spot. We're going to have to, unfortunately, end the stream a little bit early. There are some personal reasons that I cannot go into detail, but we encourage you guys, of course, to join us next Saturday for Night 4 of Duel. The jackpot sits at a whopping $1,445,000. Can we get to the $2 million mark? We'll have to find out. Please encourage you guys to like and subscribe and join GSC. We will see you next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Until then, good night to you all.